So in recent years, I was cleaning out my childhood home and came across this little booklet that I had when I was younger. This is my poetry notebook that I kept and posted a bunch of things in when I was in middle school, maybe early high school. And yeah, it's filled with a bunch of little trinkets. Now that I'm in my late 30s, I went to look back at some of these words I wrote, and I was looking at them a little bit, and I I don't know why this might sound a little cringe, but it makes me really proud of myself and younger me that I was able to express myself in a way that I could write these down. So I feel like they're little treasures that I have now. And I wanted to share them on this channel that I actually started when I was a teenager and writing silly songs. And maybe we can even turn some of these into little songs as well. And just kind of stress my creativity muscle a little bit. But yeah, we can go through these. Some of these I entered in like poetry competitions and stuff. But yeah, I had a lot of words to say. Okay, so a bunch of these are really just loose papers. I'm just gonna start with the first one I see. This one's really short. Some of these are really dark sounding, but teenage brain, young adult brain, sometimes you go through that stuff. Okay, I don't have titles for most of these, so I'm just gonna start reading them. This one goes, "What is left inside me is too small to take away. All the things that I had already washed away. What is left inside me is just not enough to grasp." And that's how it ends. Wow. That is bleak. That is pretty bleak, little Linda. But you gotta express yourself some ways. Okay, this is a bunch of Post-its. I'm not sure if they all go together. I'm just gonna read the Post-its first, and then I think the bigger piece of paper is a separate one. Okay, I think the Post-its go together. Untitled again. Okay. I'm kind of looking at these and seeing how bleak some of them are, but here it goes. Okay. So you did so many wrong things. You think you got nowhere to go. You're terrified of the future, but the future is what will help you because the future is about forgetting the past. So don't fear the future. Use it to reinvent yourself, make better choices, and forget about the past. Forget about the past is a little bit repetitive, but that one actually turned out more positive. Okay, actually these are different, separate ones on the Post-its. Okay, second Post-it says, "Life's changing, going places, nothing's ever the same. Life just keeps on changing, loves. You messed up then, you messed up again. Mistakes are just the thing that happens. Take a sec to look back, do it over." Because I can't read my handwriting. You're making... Okay, this is a lot of like looking in the past and making mistakes. Like, I'm trying to think of like what mistakes I made when I was like a young teenager. Because you're making tires? Because you're making fires, you're hearing lies. I don't think that's fires. Anyways, you just want to be right. The faults you had are in the past, so give it all a try. So these Post-its are kind of related, talking about, the past is the past, do anew with the future, I guess. Okay, another untitled one. Life changes every day. Nothing. Just take a look at what is before you. Better not miss it. It's right there for you. Try to find what you believe in. Take the chance. Don't let it go. You see it now. What is it to you? What you see is your new life. Oh, what a beautiful sight. It's not every day you come to this time. The time to slow it. It's time you know it. Okay, that was a rhyme. Okay, these are a little bit more positive, a little bit more motivational positive. So we'll put those to the side. Some of these I can't read my handwriting. All right, Untitled again. And I think that some of these I just write, and it might not necessarily be based on my life. It's just words that came to me at the time when I was that age. So it's not all based on like something that happened in my life. So I think maybe it's inspiration from other songs, other media that I've consumed at that time. And I think this might be an example of it, possibly. I wish I dated these because I don't know what relates to sometimes. I feel like some of these were when I was super young. Anyways, this one's untitled, a little bit longer. No matter what I say or do, I'll still feel you have till the moment. Oh, no matter what I say or do, I'll still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. You hold me without... Oh, wait. That is Sara Bareilles. Never mind. That is a Sara Bareilles lyric. Really great song. Gravity. I sing that all the time to myself. Too scared to attempt it online because I'm not that good of a singer. So, okay, so that was not my lyric. That was just me writing down one of my favorite lyrics from Sara Bareilles. Okay, this one is like kind of all over the place. This one I wrote chords for. D, C9. I knew what C9 was. I don't know what C9 is anymore. What's C9? I have to Google it. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I loaded my laundry into the dryer. I Googled how to play C9 and it's freaking hard. So I'm just going to do like the last 3 notes like this, I guess. So that's gonna be my C9. And I went through a little run of it. I don't know if this is how I intended to sing it when I wrote this. It's not good, but I'm proud of myself that I wrote a song with chords. Yeah, I'll just share it. Ooh, I'm embarrassed, but it's okay. So this is how it goes. Also untitled. I've been on the wrong side of me. It's not right. The ways you make me feel, never knew you had more to reveal. Oh, I had to let it out, to let it out. I'm better now. Just wanna scream and shout. I am now so good. Just when things seemed worse, I finally knew I could beat the tears away. I'm good. And then I wrote it sideways, so I'm flipping the page. There's better things I can look up to, not worth the time to be stuck in your hurt memories. Keep them away from me. Thinking of you has left me in sorrow, but it's not the end. There's always another day, another tomorrow, another tomorrow. And that's how I end the song. I don't know. Maybe I'll name that one Another Tomorrow. I could work with that in the future. All right, let's move on to the next lyric slash poetry. Happy for What I Got, wrote in 2004, my last year of middle school. One of my first entries into a poetry competition. I don't got a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW with those expensive lens. I don't got a private jet, a costly pet, or a Cadillac set. That's all right, that's okay. I'm all happy anyway. Although I don't have a lot, I'm happy for what I got. When you see me walking down the street, you won't see any Gucci's on my feet. Even my shoulders I wouldn't have on, purses labeled Louis Vuitton. That's all right, that's okay. I'm all happy anyway. Although I don't have a lot, I'm happy for what I got. So, I kept that sentiment since I was little, and I have another YouTube channel called Linda Say K, where this is kind of a side tangent that I started recently, I guess a few years back in my adult life now. And I make a lot of videos on personal finance, being frugal, and I kind of kept that frugality myself throughout the years. I think that I don't have any problem with people who actually have that stuff, but I think luxury is there, and there's beautiful things everywhere, but I think that's just not something that I valued. And I feel like growing up it was always like marketed to me, even as a young teenager that didn't have a job, and it was prevalent everywhere, and I guess that was my way of pushing against it a little bit. And yeah, so yeah, I think I guess I kept that like sense of frugality and not really worrying about brand name luxury designer stuff ever since I was little. And as an adult right now, I don't think that's something that most children should be worried about, but that is what I grew up with like everybody having those designer labels and stuff. Anywho, yeah. Okay, this one I wrote, I guess, in the side of my agenda, and I ripped it out. This one is titled Never Ever Ever Forget, 2003. So I think I was in 7th grade. Okay. Never ever ever forget. Ever ever. Okay. We'll be on our way to a different place. All the times we shared will go a different pace. But even if we are far from each other, we will never ever forget one another. Oh, that's sweet. I thought this was going to turn into something like very emotional and depressing, but this is more sweet. So here we are now. The last day we'll be together on different roads that will just go wherever, but we'll never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever forget. Oh, how sad we'll be, but we'll always remember all the good times we spent all our lives together. And then I wrote in brackets chorus, but I don't think I ever wrote chorus. And I wonder if I can't help but think I got inspired by that Vitamin C song Graduation. And I don't know why I wrote this in 7th grade. It wasn't like I was graduating anything, but I think I might have been changing schools during that time. So I might have been leaving some friends. I don't remember. But yeah, that one was actually a little bit sweet. Okay, this one's double-sided. I don't know where I should start. Okay, maybe I'll start this way. This is old. These are like kind of disintegrating a little bit. Also untitled. But I have chords on one side. I have chords, okay, I have chords for the first two lines. And it's C and G, so that's pretty easy. I think this starts in C and then just goes D. So let's play the chords first and see how it goes. Or should I go lower? Sometimes it sounds better lower. So I think I want to add a chord in there to break it up. I don't know how the song will go, but I don't want just two chords, so. Maybe like A, and then that's, I forgot what minor chord that was. This is A minor. That's E, and that's E minor. That's a little too low. I don't know what feeling I want the song to have because I wrote the word baby a lot in these lyrics. So I don't want it to be too dark, too Western. So this, again, C. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it major the whole way because I wrote the word baby in here a lot. And I think I want it to be positive. So it's going to be C, G, and then F. All right, let's try this out. I've never read this before, so. Baby, how you doing today? Have you finally found your way? I guess it's sounding a little bit country. To go create a dream out of something you haven't seen. Baby, it's a matter of time for the light of yours to shine, to show the world what it's like to be you. If you got something to say, just say it all right now. I thought I was gonna rhyme, but I didn't there. Okay. Before it's too late, this is your chance to take. Maybe you're too scared to have your life be shared. But isn't this a way for you to be made? Happiness is the goal of life. It's a beautiful, pretty sight. Isn't that what you are striving? You want it more than life, but it seems that every day you're not making it, you're just not making it anyway. You're too down to the ground. And then I put chorus, so I in brackets again, maybe as a reminder to write an actual chorus, but I never did. So that the lyrics were what I wrote. I added a few chords instead of just the C and G. I didn't expect it to be kind of a little bit depressing at the end. I think I wrote these lyrics to myself. And 2003. When did I start my YouTube channel? 2004. I think I started my YouTube channel at the end of middle school, beginning of high school. So I want to say I wrote this before I started my YouTube channel, and this might have been a letter to myself to kind of say, put your stuff out there. So, hey, just a little encouragement to myself. I don't know, I said at the end, but it seems to be that every day you're just not making it anyway. You're down to the ground. And then chorus. I don't know where I was going with that. I think that last part maybe was kind of like in song structure speaking, the bridge to the chorus. But yeah, that was another Untitled one. All of these could be worked on more. A lot. Okay. So this one I printed out, I dated, and I titled, called Change for You. I wrote this, it looks like sophomore year of high school, 2005. It's called Change for You. I changed my views to sudden reaction. The truth is out, it's constant attraction. You are so eager to be without longing and shed the blood of those who come calling. I changed my views to suit your needs. I changed it all. I changed it all for you. The time is calling for you to see. This was the way for you to see, and you can see for all you see to me. I changed my views. I changed it all for you. So, yeah, I think I don't know if this was like something that was reflective of my life. You are so eager to be without longing and shed the blood of those who come calling. Where did I get those words from? I think this one might have been just inspired. Change for You. It's pretty bleak again. So that's Change for You. Okay. Songbook. So those were loose ones I had in the beginning, spanning from all years, but I wanted to share that what I wrote. This songbook belongs to Linda, and then I started it October 25th, 2003. So that was when I just turned 14 years old. Yeah, and I was starting, I guess, my last year of middle school. Oh, this one I actually wrote and recorded as one of my first videos on this channel. Not gonna lie, it's a little cringe, and I hid it, put it to private for like over a decade or two, and then unhid it recently because I just wanted to show progress on this channel of like where I was beginning and just my journey through music, even if it's not that good. So yeah, That Special Someone. I'll read the lyrics. The video I recorded when I was a little witty teenager is on this channel somewhere, so you could watch it with my guitar playing. That special someone, so lonely inside, something I just try to hide. If that special someone could see, life could go on more easily. I'm looking for that special someone to hold my hand with, looking for that special someone to spend my life with. And then the chorus. Every day and every night, I dream that I will be with him. Every day and every night, I hope I will find that special someone. I need to find that someone. I'll be with him somehow. I need to find that someone. I need to find him now. There were those I could have been with. There were those I could have had, but they weren't that special someone. And that's what makes me sad. So every day and every night, I dream that I will be with him. Every day and every night, I hope that I will find that special someone. Times 2, because you repeat that. And then I just repeat special someone soon. Yeah, so that was when I was a teenager and I wanted to find him now, apparently. That sounds really desperate the way I read it, but that's not truthfully like how I lived my life, I want to say. And yeah, I think right now I found my special someone in my 30s, which nothing wrong with that. But yeah, Escape is the next one. This one I wrote a lot when I first created this notebook. Okay, this one is called Escape. I need to escape to be free where no one can see. I think while I rhyme when it's the right time to escape to a place where I'm the only face. To escape from the crowd that pains my ears 'cause they're so loud. Gotta hold on tight till it's time to let go. Gonna leave this world behind and forget everything I know. Gotta get to that place as fast as I can. It's almost time. I'm going in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh no, where's my shoe? Gotta wait till later until I find that shoe. Ah, middle school humor. Okay, my birthday. No, this is cute. My birthday just passed, and that was a blast. My family was nice. My brother and I didn't fight. I like monkeys, 'cause they're such cuties. My friends got me some, and they were really fun. So that was my birthday. I wish it could be like that every day. Adorable. Okay, this one's, now I actually have titles on mine. So these, I have a couple in here. I'm gonna say like almost 20 more. So, who knows, I might break this up into multiple videos. Okay, school. Waked up at 7:50. Oh no, gonna be late. Hurrying to get ready. Never finished what I ate. I finally got to school. Still so tired. Teacher said, it's a great day. What a liar. Got to homeroom. Barely made it. Don't want to go on. Feeling like shit. Went to boring English class. Almost fell asleep. This hour's got to hurry up before I have to weep. 50 after 2. Finally time to go. Made it through the day. School is such a blow. Okay. Next one. No school day. I'm gonna sleep in. It's no school day. In my comfy bed, I'll sleepily lay. I sleepily lay. As happy as can be for a day free of lazily listening to boring teachers or tiredly running past PE bleachers. There's nothing you can say to ruin this day because it is no school day. All right. Okay. This one is called Quit Playing. I hate when you play with me. Shouldn't be like this when I can't see what your true feelings are about me. You act like you don't like me when you really do. Is this your way of flirting? Why can't you just be true? You're giving me wrong signs, making me hate you even more. If you really like me, what is all this for? Quit playing this game. We're all too old for this. Get into real life that you don't want to miss. So you get the idea? Quit playing this game. If you're ever gonna get me, then stop being lame. Tell me straight out in front of my face. Don't go making things harder if you ever wanna get to first base with me, you see. That's how life of lovin' is supposed to be. But I was only 14 when I wrote that, and I never had a boyfriend then, so I mean, I think maybe I had crushes then. Maybe there were I was possibly flirting with someone then. Some of these, I don't know if they're based on my real life, or they might be based on like some of my friends' lives too, like their own relationship drama, because I don't think I had relationship drama that young, but I knew a lot of friends who did really, really young. So maybe I was writing it kind of inspired by that or something. Okay. I put the happy for what I got in here as well, but I already read that. It's a little bit different. So this is like the first draft one that it has some cringe parts, but I'll read the first draft. The one I read before was the second draft that I submitted. It was a little shorter. This one's a tiny bit longer. Okay. Happy for what I got. I don't got a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW with those expensive lens. I don't got much bling bling or things that go ding ding. I don't got a private jet, a costly pet, or a Cadillac set. That's alright, that's okay. I'm all happy anyway. Although I don't have a lot, I'm happy for what I got. When you see me walking down the street, you won't see any Gucci's on my feet. When you see some girls looking so clean with their Louis Vuitton purses full of all that green, I won't have that. When you see some guys rolling in their 20-inch wheels looking so fly, I won't have that. But that's alright, that's okay. I'm all happy anyways. Although I don't have a lot, I'm happy for what I got. I don't know why I cut out all the other stuff. in the second draft when I submitted it. I think maybe in my eyes now, like this first draft maybe was a little bit too judgy. I was, it almost came off like I was attacking girls for looking so clean and wearing Louis Vuitton, and attacking guys for having rolling in 20-inch wheels. And yeah, I don't really like to do that. I might have like, I have a lot of judgments. I can be very, very judgmental. But yeah, I think reading this back, it just kind of rubs me the wrong way that I wrote it, in the sense of like, when you see those girls, or like, or when you see those guys, like I'm pointing at particular people, and yeah, it rubs me the wrong way that like I wrote it like that. So I think that second draft, which I'm glad that I submitted, I was just more concentrating on me. Like, I don't have that. I don't need that personally. Anyways. Oh, okay. So I wrote a limerick about my guinea pig that died. Uh, my guinea pig died. So I said it's titled R.I.P. Guinea Pig. My guinea pig died last night. Now everything has never gone right. I cried in my bed as I thought in my head how she was so good and bright. Yeah. And then I wrote a haiku titled Frog. Hippity and hop, jumps so high and never drops. Swingy and floppy. Alright. Then I wrote Old House. This is another short one. Old house. The floorboards creaked as I walked through the old house. A gust of wind whished by and shut the door with a bang. As I walked through the old house, I heard a drip, drip, splat, splatter, and squeaky little mice as I walked through the old house. This one's called Independence. Okay. This is also a short one. I need no guy's support, for I can support myself. I need no guy's care, for I can care for myself. Being alone does not weaken, although it makes me frown. It makes me strong when I am feeling down. All the love I need is from my own family. I don't need no guy to treat me passionately. So, let's see. I wrote that 2004, February, and that was after I wrote, when did I write that special someone? Probably October 2003. So a couple months after, less than half a year after I wrote that. So take that what you will. I'm not really here to judge my own younger teenage self that much. Okay, if I had a dog, oh, I loved dogs, and I have a dog now. If I had a dog, it would be small and cuddly. My dog is not small, but can be cuddly. With gold fur. My dog does not have gold fur. That wouldn't be messy or fuddly. My dog can get very messy and very fuddly. I would take it for walks and take it to the park. I would play with it all day as it would happily bark. Oh, I get so annoyed with my dog's bark now. I would take care of it with all my heart. I would love it so much we would never part. Only if I had a dog. I love my dog though. Keefy, our lassie dog, our black and white lassie dog.